Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Hold it. Open. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Important second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Carr. It's the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Willis. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back do just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Ready?
And through 1 quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark to that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. To throw, it's Williams. He pulls it in for a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through.
Oh, that one's picked off. The 50, inside the 40, at the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
On the return, it's Haynes. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quick throw testing the middle. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
To the air, it's Carr. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The sack sets up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moran. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Powering through.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Orangeman.
Now, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll give it to the back. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
He hands it off from the gun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
Quarterback keeps the football. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The throw complete to the running back underneath.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Carr. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A third down drop. Brings up fourth now. And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the defense scoops it up. It breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 20. Past the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That pass is hauled in over the middle. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice
catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set, second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Hit as he gets the pass away. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. So the drive stalls, the punt team on the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see what they can do here. There's time to run a few plays, perhaps get into field goal range. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moran. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, a typical first-rate broadcast so far today from Syracuse. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First play of the second half is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. To throw, it's Williams. Pass is caught. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Orange have it now, 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And now from the pistol formation. Single back, takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. It's Carr. Pressure. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Easy. Hey, Cam.
And now the running back's got it again. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Going for his running back, but they can't make the connection. Falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
25.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it here. Great cut there. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Scanning the field. It's Carr. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
and just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. So far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through three quarters. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
First and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's Williams. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan.
Will he score here? And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Syracuse.
First down here for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they hand the ball off. brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Orangemen. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Dropping back, it's Carr. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's complete downfield. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dump off caught by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Throws it to the right, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Now they run a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but
it's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking
into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception, Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Caught quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down after that previous play. And now they run the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Finds his man. It's Haynes. Tackle made after the completion. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They'll kick it away here. And they'll just down it right here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw again. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Crowd is loud, hoping for a 4th down stop. Powers through. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Going to run it. It's Willis. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down out at the 46. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. 2nd down play coming up.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make their crucial recovery. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.